Hello and welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to do another board game unboxing. Today's game is going to be Three Sisters, and by Ben Pinchback and Matt Riddle. And I believe they're the same designers that did Fleet the Dice game. And they also did another game which I have not opened up yet. Also by MCG Games, Motor City Gameworks. It's called Motor City, which is based on the same system. They're all roll and write games. This game I've had for a little while. I just haven't opened it yet. So without further ado, let's get going here. So this game, as you can see, is about farming, because it's got pumpkins and other three different types of plants. Those are the three sister plants. Again, one of them is pumpkins, and the other two I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out. And this game I did get off of Kickstarter, so it's got a little expansion pack with it, which we'll get into afterward. So without further ado, let's check it out here. So Three Sisters is a beautifully illustrated strategic roll and write game about backyard farming. Three Sisters is a brand new loaded roll and write game from the designers of Fleet the Dice game. It packs all the decisions. This is the second game that came out, and then Motor City was the third. It packs all the decisions and fun of full gaming experience into an efficient and innovative package. You will draft dice from the action rondelle to use in your garden, apiary, shed, or at the farmer's market. So some similar categories to Fleet the Dice game, except with different names because of the different theme. While you grow corn, pumpkins, beans, perennials, and fruit. So actually there's 5 different things you're going to grow, but I think 3 of them are their sister crops, which are corn, pumpkins, and beans, I believe. Anyway, the different areas of your 2 score sheets, so 2 score sheets, just like the other, like Fleet the Dice game, are interconnected. So as you progress, you earn exacting bonuses, free actions, and more in this combo-tastic roll and write game. So there's your die there, the orange die there, and the pumpkin, which I believe is the first player token. It does have a solo mode. So it contains 6 dice, 2 score sheets, 1 first player marker, 1 round marker, 1 Farmer Edith pawn. So Farmer Edith is the AI, which I think is probably the worst AI of the 3 games, these 3 games of Fleet the Dice game, Three Sisters, and Motor City. From what I watched Kanye Studios, I think it is, yeah. He did a playthrough of this, because as well as there are a few others on there. I believe Slicker Drips did one too, and probably a couple others. Anyway, I'm sure a couple others actually. So alright, so without further ado, let's get it going. 1 to 4 players, 14 and above, 45 minutes or so. So let's just use our fingers here, since we've been house sitting or dog sitting, pet sitting, so we have not cut our nails in a couple of days. So we do actually have nails. Alright. I thought I cut it, because there we go. Alright, so let's see what's inside the box. I imagine you're probably going to get 2 big, thick pads, which will probably end up laminating. Okay. Eventually, anyway. Alright, so a nice glossy box here. The rule book on top. So the rule book is, it doesn't have page numbers. So it's about, I don't know, 10 or 12 pages, I think. But we'll see. So your components, as we read earlier. Your overview, introduction, the actions, gardening actions, rondelle actions, plant, event phase, end of game, farmer's market, kind of like the fish market, garden, different types of plants, tulips, hydrangea, and irises, and all the different terms in here and everything. Again, 10 or 12 pages, I'm not really counting, but perhaps you are. Shed, compost track, goods track. So the goods track is kind of like the coin track, I think, in Fleet the Dice game. I'll show more as I show you the pads. Yeah. And then there's the weather expansion, which I believe is this little expansion right here, which is the weather expansion, I think. Yeah. Compost planting. There you go. And that's it right there. And then a quick clarifications and a quick reference on the back, which is always good to have there. All right, so that is there. And now let's check and see. So we have our little board here, which I think is the board which we're going to play. You place the die in. So it takes place over 8 rounds. So kind of like the fishing phase. You have a rain phase in this one. There's a planting and a rain phase. So every other round is the rain phase, except for round 6. So round 2, round 4, and then round 8 are the rain phases. This is like thick cardboard here. And I think this has to do whether it's solo or not. Maybe the number of players, perhaps. Yeah, the farmer's market, again, like the fish market. And then these are just like, determines what you do. Okay, so a nice thick cardboard here. So it's probably kind of like a board here, not like a, it's not really like a cardboard. And then you have your pads here, which I think your garden pads are kind of like your fishing, you know, like a different type of fish in the Fleet of the Dice game. Perennials, flowers, and then the goods track, like I said before, are the kind of like the coin track. You can unlock, you know, making different, advancing on different tracks. So you have your aviary, your fruit, and your shed, kind of like the market, the I don't know, I can't remember what it is, and a couple other ones on the second sheet. So yep, like in Fleet of the Dice game. Nice thick pads of each. Nice smell. So you have your tokens here, which I believe, I'm not sure, but I think this might be your first player token is the pumpkin, wooden piece here. And then you have your, I don't know if this is for the AI or for yourself. And I think this is probably for the AI if it's anything like Fleet the Dice game, because Fleet the Dice game has these for the AI. So I'm not sure in the solo game. But it might just be a regular. And then your die here, which are kind of orangey die. It looks like they have pumpkins on the die. So six die here, and the 1 is a pumpkin. Yep, it's a nice, solid, chunky dice. Good size. Shiny. And then that's it. They're the coat there. So let's get into a little bit. And I guess I can show you the expansion here as well, since it's a short unboxing here. Probably not good to open it with my teeth, but c'est la vie. That's what we're going to do. Alright, so here, yep, this looks like the weather track here. This looks like another thick cardboard thing that you place above or below the board here, this little board. But it's got foggy is 1, lightning is 2, may not use the water action during this round. Cold is 3, may not use the apiary this round. Cloud 4, cloudy, start of the rounds, take 1 perennial action. 5 is hot, plus 1 good when harvesting fruit. And 6 is windy when planting one of the seeds. Must be planted in an adjacent field. And that's just one-sided. So that's cool. And then you have your, let's see, is that all? That might be all that's in the, that was all that was in the, yeah, that's all that's in the weather track right here. So it just adds another little, kind of like a mini expansion to it. So alright, so that is pretty much it. So, yeah, maybe we'll do some of these roll and writes will probably start to feature on our channel, since we haven't done many playthroughs in a while. And we haven't done any playthroughs really of board games. Just mostly the football games and some baseball and hockey games by Dice Nuts and things like that, and Solitaire Pro Football. But maybe we'll do one of these Three Sisters or Fleet the Dice game, or probably Three Sisters since it's a newer game, and then maybe Motor City. And we still want to do Pathfinder Adventure card game too. We plan on doing a playthrough of that one too, of the Skull and Shackles, which we just got, which we did an unboxing for recently. So that is it. That is Three Sisters by MCG Games, Motor City Gameworks, 25th anniversary, which we purchased on Kickstarter. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. This has been another board game unboxing. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.